This guy is hiding in ambush with his bow as a whole squad of knights passes right by him. Any other archer wouldn't stand a chance in a fair fight against all those armored knights. But he calmly counts his arrows and his targets, then launches his attack. At first one knight falls, then a second. By the time they realize what's happening and where the arrows are coming from, a third of the squad is already dead. Yu Sang-hyun lands headshot after headshot with deadly accuracy. He shoots so fast they don't even have time to reach him. This continues until only one knight remains from the entire squad. He tries to escape, but our guy takes careful aim and finishes him off as well. After all, no one in this medieval world stands a chance against Yu Sang-hyun, who used to be a champion in modern archery. Here's how his story started. This is the third set of the national championship, and the stadium is packed. All eyes are on the youngest participant, Yu Sang-hyun. He has one arrow left, and so far every single shot he's made has been a perfect 10. He takes a deep breath, steadies himself, and releases the arrow. It flies straight into the bullseye and splits the arrow already stuck there. With that insane shot, he wins the championship, becoming the youngest national winner, but that moment is long gone. 10 years later, Sang-hyun is stuck in an office, getting yelled at by his boss for being distracted. His hands tremble as he quietly apologizes, and his boss sees him as nothing more than a useless hire. That night, Sang-hyun sits alone in his dark room, watching footage of his old victory. Archery used to be everything to him. He worked insanely hard to earn a scholarship while living with his grandmother. He believed he had a future, until a car accident destroyed it all. Now, he's just surviving thanks to a job his former coach helped him get. To distract himself, he opens a streaming site where people play games using full dive capsules, machines so expensive he can't even dream of owning one. He watches a streamer completely fail at using a bow, yet still pull huge views. The next day things get worse. His boss hands him a resignation letter. The company is restructuring, and he's basically being forced out. With no real options, Sang-hyun accepts it. At 28 years old, he's left with nothing. But then, while lying in bed, he gets an idea. In the virtual world, anything is possible. Maybe he can use a bow again. He starts researching streaming and realizes something. People don't just watch for entertainment. They respect real skill and growth. And for the first time in years, he feels something familiar. A fair world. One where effort actually matters. So he decides to take the leap. Sang-hyun tells his friend Joo-hyuk about his plan, and the guy is completely shocked. He can't believe Sang-hyun wants to spend all his savings on a gaming capsule, especially when he's never even played a game before. He reminds him of the accident, of everything he lost. But Sang-hyun doesn't back down. Even when Joo-hyuk breaks down the insane costs, showing it could go up to 40 million won, Sang-hyun is still determined. Seeing this, Joo-hyuk takes him to a capsule rental place instead. There, they meet the owner, Kang-suk, who sets up a test archery simulation for Sang-hyun. Inside the capsule, Sang-hyun suddenly finds himself in a massive stadium. It feels completely real. But the moment he holds the bow, his hands start shaking. The trauma is still there. For a second, it looks like he can't do it. But then, he takes a deep breath, and the shaking stops. He pulls the string and fires. Bullseye. Then again, and again. Every single arrow lands perfectly in the center. Outside, Kang-suk and Joo-hyuk watch in total shock. This isn't just